The Globalism Project idea came to me, yes, in a Starbucks. Starbucks in Potomac, Maryland, bedroom community of Washington, D.C. And I was in line, and I was talking to the woman behind the counter who was of Ethiopian descent. And something struck in me like a, lightning bolt, because about a couple weeks beforehand, my brother was getting his master's in social work, and he was interning at this place, at this nonprofit that helped refugees get asylum in the United States. And there was several attorneys there who were doing pro bono work, and I spoke with some of the refugees there and heard some of their stories, which were just incredible. Stories of being bounced around from country to country. You could be in Japan for 2 years and then be in Brazil for another 2, and then manage to get to the U.S., but it's, you never get asylum, and it's very difficult to get asylum. And to prove that your home country is in civil war, or you could be facing death to go back there. But when I spoke with the Ethiopian woman behind the counter at Starbucks, just something connected in me that, my God, what is her story? How did she get here? And then it just started to snowball in my head that, like, oh my God, everyone's story is just so powerful and so impactful for other people. And that's kind of how the idea started, and the name came to me, maybe a couple of minutes later, the Global Wisdom Project. So not just about immigrants and refugees, but certainly those people, but senior citizens, for a way for grandparents or great-grandparents to capture their life stories, their legacy, to pass down to their grandchildren, great-grandchildren, so your family knows you more than just a picture. And also not just looking from your old age back, but from when you are in high school, to be able to kind of capture who you are as a person, your hopes and dreams and aspirations, more than just a senior portrait, and going forward through life, and all the different kinds of people that can give their perspective on life, from artists to business leaders to religious leaders, to teachers to truck drivers, to anybody. And that's how it all kind of spun up. And I think that the more videos you see, the more stories you see shared, the more valuable you'll see the site become. And I think that it's something that speaks to, I think, the kind of society we see ourselves in now, which tends to be very siloed or fragmented, and we're in our own little media niches, and we're in our own little, communities, and don't tend to go outside of that. And this is a way for people to learn from anybody. And I think that everybody has a story to tell, and I believe that in my DNA. Thank you, and look forward to seeing your stories online.